What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Alex here with Impact Gaming Center. We are live and in living color with round number 1. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We've got Jacob on Azorius control against Kevin on Affinity. This is going to be a barn burner. You've heard me say it before if you're a regular here, but this is going to be an awesome match. Jacob, been playing Azorius Control in Modern for quite some time at this point. Looks like Kevin is actually off screen. That's funny. I will fix that in between games. But thank you all so much for joining us. We obviously last week we streamed our pre-release instead of Modern. Hope you all did enjoy that. Hey, Raptimus Prime, thanks for that subscription. Tier 1 for 3 months. We appreciate that. You the real MVP. Yep. But yeah, we got Kevin. The counterspell Kevin. Kevin the counterspell master. World renowned for his SpongeBob counterspell flurry that he had at the RC and he got on camera.
Then I will pass.
Blue-white control?
Which one?
No.
Oh, are you
I've never seen you play.
Oh, okay.
Soccer.
Both players
No.
There's a reason why I played the first one.
Oh, okay.
commenting on the decks that they're each playing.
Oh, I got another one, yeah.
That's if it happens.
Alrighty. Got that set up. Okay, thanks everybody for joining us though. As we get settled into this one, Mox Opal inbound for Kevin. Here's a Thoughtcast. Gonna draw 2 cards. And back to Jacob. Play a land, and is it Jace the Mind Sculptor time? Maybe. Nope. Jacob has a counter spell or 2 in his hand right now, so decides he wants to be able to counter some things if Kevin ever decides to play something. Yay, magic time. How's it going? How y'all doing tonight? Thanks everybody for joining us. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share that video. Let folks know we exist. And of course, hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering singles and other tabletop gaming needs.
I will pass.
And Jacob, excuse me, gonna pass. Just that Jace the Mind Sculptor burning a hole in his hand. He's got a Subtlety, a Gaia Reach Sanitarium, of course the Jace that I just mentioned, and 2 counter spells. It's harder to see Kevin's hand. There's a little bit of a shadow on his side, but he did make a construct with the Urza Saga here. So that will certainly come into play, but definitely not where Kevin wants to be right now. Jacob obviously wants to play a land every turn and then start double spelling towards the mid game to get him to the late game. But Affinity can turn up the heat pretty quickly, especially with that new card. You see it right there, the brand new Tezzeret. As Kevin tries to decide what he wants to get. It's going to be a Mishra's Bauble. I think we got about 24 players tonight. Not too bad considering Gen Con is in Indianapolis, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from our fair city of Fairview Heights, Illinois. Jacob gonna fetch down to 19. We get a surveil action going. Maybe try to hit a Terminus here. This is more of a Miracles build for Jacob. Gonna put the land, I think that's a Plains, into the bin off of the Surveil. 3 mana here. Oh, Brain Surge. Okay, so we're gonna. This is about brainstorm in Modern, pretty much. 2, 3, and he gets to draw 4. So you get to draw more cards.
I take 6.
Take 6 down to 13. I'm curious if there was a way that Jacob could have played the Brain Surge first and then fetched. Possibly.
Yeah.
I will vote.
Okay.
Here's another Thoughtcast.
Okay.
Jacob says, okay. And that'll happen. Which means we're going to flip our Tameo.
Okay.
And back to Jacob.
I don't know either.
There's a Tameo. Tameo's plus not very relevant against Jacob. Probably doesn't have many creatures in his deck, at least, especially game 1. I would be surprised if he had any. But obviously that -7 is insane, and the -3 is very, very relevant. Metallic Rebuke on the Teferi Time Raveler. We do have some counter magic, so there is a counter spell.
You have it fair.
And Teferi is here to stay. Bounce a token. Yep, that makes sense. That is the wrong Teferi Time Raveler. That's the fake one. There's the real one. And Teferi gonna bite the dust. So, short-lived Teferi. But it did remove a construct, which is super relevant. Cutting that clock down by pretty much half here.
That's pretty nice. I'm not I assume you don't have anything there.
I don't.
Let's see what happens.
All right, here's Tezzeret, the brand new Planeswalker from Edge of Eternities. Cruel Captain. There he is, 3 mana for 4 loyalty Planeswalker. Whenever an artifact you control enters, you get to put a loyalty counter on it. Pretty exciting stuff. And then you can, for 0 loyalty, untap target artifact or creature. If it's an artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
I think I will do that.
And then you can -3 to search your library for an artifact card with mana value 1 or less, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle. And it's -7. You get an emblem at the beginning of your combat. On each turn, put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it's not a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot artifact creature. So this is pretty interesting for Modern. Obviously, Affinity loves this card, but also one of my favorite decks, Lantern Control, has been playing this to great effect. Seeing a lot of League 5-0s on my Twitter feed, and that brings me just great happiness. Kevin's rocking the borderless alternate art on there. Is that foil too? Man, ballin', Kevin. He did buy one of the regular non-foils from him. There's Jace the Mind Sculptor. Better than all. What are we going to do with it? Brainstorm. Love it. Oh, did he?
Pass.
It wouldn't have been the first one for the turn, so that he wouldn't have got the miracle cost there.
Big sure?
Nice.
There's the bobble. Jacob said, "Are you sure? Sure you want to see this terminus on top?"
I'll take it.
Jacob does have a Path to Exile in hand, so seemingly this Jace is going to stick around for another turn, which is always what you want.
Okay.
Kill Jace. Not so fast, says Jacob. Let's see. Does Kevin have? No, he does not. Kevin will get a basic land, enter the battlefield tapped. Huge downside, which is one of the reasons that Path to Exile really doesn't see a whole lot of play in Modern anymore. Just a lot of other removal that is either 1 mana or free. Things like Solitude. Of course, Fatal Push. There's a Shadow Spear. Which puts a counter on the Tezzeret. Counterspell on the Walking Ballista.
Well, that card would have got out of control.
That card?
Yeah. Or untapped, no.
Jacob said that card would have got out of control, referring to the Ballista. 1 mana.
What?
No.
No. No. I'm saying something else.
Okay.
Portable. No targets.
Portable hold, no targets.
Ulti. So during on beginning of
Ultimate
match,
Tezzeret. Portable hold, no targets.
Oh, okay.
I have no good way of doing that, so I'm going to do
Okay.
that.
Not a.
I don't know how to do the multi.
So now Kevin has an emblem. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, put 3+1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it's not a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot. Yeah, that's a decent emblem. I'll allow it.
You don't want to cast it?
I don't really want to trigger it. How many cards you got?
Jacob also has a Supreme Verdict in hand as well.
I'll put it.
Man, Jacob gonna pass
At the beginning of
back.
Combat?
At the beginning of combat.
Okay.
Uptick here.
Yeah.
So Tamio gonna go up with no targets. I guess it doesn't target. That's fine though. Is this another Tezzeret? This time around, Jacob doesn't have. He does have a Brain Surge he could cast if he wanted.
Okay.
Move to combat.
Move to combat here.
Okay.
Alright. Move to attack.
Yep, here we go. Moving to combat and attacking. Attack Jace.
Reach, draw, discard.
Sure.
Guy reach Sanitarium activation. Gonna draw and discard. Gonna discard Castle Vantress. Really good. Castle Vantress is really good in this deck, actually. Being able to scry to be able to hit that miracle cost. Pretty good. Just started watching, but hoping to see plenty of cool edge cards. Yeah, we already got one on the battlefield. That is a Tezzeret cool captain right now, and it is starting to snowball here, turning this portable hole into a 3/3 attacker. There's an Emery lurker in the lock, so we'll mill 4 cards. Not really what Kevin wanted to hit there, but it is what it is. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. Make sure to follow if you're watching on Twitch. And if you like what we're doing here and want to support us, consider subscribing. And remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription every single month. Just make sure you sign in to Twitch, and you can give us that free sub you get every month. It would mean the world to us. Jacob trying to figure out which one of these and how he wants to stack them. Off the brain surge.
Yeah, Terminus off the top.
Terminus off the top. And you betcha. Jacob says you want it, you got it. All those creatures will go to the bottom of Kevin's deck. Meticulous archive there.
What do you need to know?
Nothing.
This is just game number 1, folks, so probably going to be a decently...
Oh, I can't equip Shadow Spear because I have to do it at the beginning of combat. So I don't have enough.
Okay. Graveyard.
Sure.
Your lands are in.
Yes, they are. Wrath
Brain
thinks so. Wrath thinks so. You really want to get much out of it. I've been trying to avoid the Wrath thinks. I also might be playing too slow. We'll see.
Brainstorming. I think that was Island Terminus back on top. So, Jacob gonna pass. Tezzeret Emblem is going to be very hard to beat long term, I gotta say. Kind of a worst case scenario for Jacob to allow the Tezzeret Ultimate to happen. But he's going to fight on. And we'll move to combat. Going to turn a Darksteel Citadel into a creature.
Okay.
Attempt to kill Jace. Looks like that's going to actually happen.
Do I need Jace? It's a question.
No, you tell me.
Jacob might have interaction here. I don't know what that... One of his cards in his hand. He's going to allow it to happen. But there is a card in Jacob's hand. I'm not sure what it is. Ether Spellbomb. Going to put a counter on Tezzeret. Tameo's ticking up too. This is the problem with any control deck, really, in recent times, is once your opponent starts...
Pretty good, yeah.
Deluge, whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the new Memory Deluge?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, it's based off your lands?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. But you get to choose
Two of them.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
7, 8. So you look at the top 8 cards, basically the top X cards, where X is the number of lands in play, and you get to choose 2 of them.
We're gonna take that one.
So this card's really, really good, actually.
Oh, wait,
Oh my gosh, yeah. Jake was like, wait, I have to reveal it? No, you do not. So, kind of dig through time at home, but in some instances, it's actually better than dig through time. And dig through time is obviously not legal in this format. Orm's Chant, that's pretty good. Especially with how much mana Jacob has. No miracle there, but it is a March of Otherworldly Light.
I don't even play it, so.
I don't believe you. You got Guy. There's no point in having Guy Reach. You don't have Narset. There's no point in having Narset. Don't have Days.
I've left Garset in. So I played it last time. I forgot about it. So.
Oh my goodness.
I got 7 cards in my hand.
Jacob said, I have 7 cards in my hand. It's very cool playing control when you don't die immediately. Loran Reveal. We're gonna cast Loran Reveal. Draw 3 cards. There's an orange chant. Some blue cards.
But I know the weakness of control, and it's usually emblems and planeswalkers.
Emblems and Planeswalker. Kevin just said, I know the weakness of control. It's usually emblems and Planeswalkers, and he's absolutely right. That is definitely one of the weak spots for modern control decks.
I gotta move to discard.
Gotta move to discard.
Uh,
An abundance of riches for Jacob.
About to draw half my library anyway, as much as you can sign it. You can't sign this thing in.
Yeah, Kevin's gonna draw a lot of cards. Thanks to this Tameo. Jacob trying to decide what he wants to discard, but yeah. -7. Draw cards equal to the half of the number of cards in your library rounded up. You get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size. Pretty decent. Pretty decent.
I'll discard. I can't do anything.
Kevin doesn't ever have to discard again.
Response.
Sure.
In response.
You can't cast that this turn.
Kind of rude.
Okay.
All right. So Kevin can't cast anything,
1, 2, 3,
but he's going to draw half the cards in his deck. Pretty good.
4. So 12.
24 cards in deck, so he'll draw 12 cards. This is a card that I think 5 years ago would have been a arena-only card.
And I'm just looking for these.
And now we get them.
I think so.
Against Terminus?
I can kill you in 1 turn.
Oh, okay.
Especially since you're at 13. Move to combat.
Move to combat.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's my spell.
Ether Spellbomb is going to turn into a creature, a robot.
17.
8.
Especially now that you're
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I do not discard, but I would like to untap and make this. And what?
So what a card.
All right, back to Jacob. I told you this was going to be a slobber knocker.
What's
Opt. I feel like we're looking for a very specific card here. He has a...
One card. One card.
Does he not have a Supreme Verdict in hand? Oh, did he discard it? He just said he's looking for one card.
Card?
He had a Supreme Verdict in hand at one point. I guess he might have discarded it. And yeah, he's not going to find it. Hold on, he could have casted... He could have casted Terminus. Am I missing something? Oh, he's got Orm's Chant. So he can make him not be Kevin not be able to attack or... Is he playing Ishikron Scepter, maybe? I'm just trying to figure this out. Let me know in the chat, what you think Jacob's looking for right now. Yeah, he tapped. Count his mana for...
Pass turn.
Pass the turn, says Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob does have mana enough to cast Orm Chant, kick it, and counterspell, but if Kevin has 2 counterspells, this game is going to end right here. Target
Response.
Walking Ballista.
Kick Orange Chant.
Kick Orm's Chant. What you got, Kevin? That's that. Okay, it resolves. Can't attack or block this turn, Kevin.
Combat. I will make this 7/7.
Okay.
Gonna make
I will untap it and.
Okay.
Can't really do much. I'll pass to you.
and pass back to Jacob. Got a March of Otherworldly Light.
All this stuff.
Elects to draw and discard. Allowing Kevin to do the same. Getting rid of Get Lost. Draw for turn. Spell Snare drawn. Not really what you want to see at this point in the game. Does have this Terminus he's been flirting with playing the last couple of turns. I think he tried to cast it last turn, or thought about casting it last turn. Definitely thinking about it right now. Prismatic Ending, March of Otherworldly Light. It's got some options.
I feel like game's gone on forever.
We'll see how he wants to proceed.
I go.
Yeah.
Draw.
To note, oh, and he's got another path. Okay, so he will survive this turn. I do believe.
How much for this?
Boots with the fur.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Kevin forgot to
You want me to do it now, or I'll create it?
tick up the.
And then, yeah, trigger.
This is gonna matter too,
Construct.
because this construct is gonna have some boots on it,
It really matters.
and them boots were made for stomping. I actually don't know if Jacob has enough removal spells to stay alive now,
Activate him.
because now he has to get rid of the
Okay.
construct
Good.
and
Oh,
the Darksteel Citadel.
float it.
Okay.
Who's this blue?
Okay.
That's blue.
For 2 or for 1?
For 1. Spell Snare. Yep, that works.
That works.
Jacob.
What does equip this here?
Response.
Lava Spur. In response. Path. Yep.
Said it may or no?
It's a man.
Well,
I think. Yeah, it's a man.
Move the combat.
Yeah.
I will.
What do we want to make a creature? I think this is still just game.
Okay.
If
Combat.
Jacob only has 1 removal spell, this is still.
Draw a card.
Oh. He's drawing a card.
I
No.
messed up.
Yeah.
I had removal in my hand, but still closer.
Yeah, Jacob's saying there, yeah, he kind of messed up there a little bit there at the end, which I would agree with. But yeah, that's going to do it for game number 1 here.
The one I can put one chain on. Under. Oh, that way you can attack.
I had Ottawa.
That one. I could replace.
All right, so let's kick it back to the booth. What's up, everybody? It's been a while. I feel like I've been off and on coverage the last couple weeks. So it's good to be in the booth here on a Friday night live from Impact Gaming Center in the fabulous Fairview Heights, Illinois. We appreciate y'all for joining us tonight. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with all of your Magic the Gathering friends. Let people know we exist. Hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering needs and other tabletop gaming needs. We got Warhammer, 40K. We've got all sorts of stuff. Disney Lorcana. Got One Piece TCG. We're going to have Gundam TCG singles coming up pretty soon. Of course, Pokemon, other things. But yeah, thanks for joining us tonight as these two are set to sideboard and get game 2 kicked off. Can Jacob bounce back? I am going to run out there real quick and get this these fixed. I will be right back.
up, Alex? Am I leaning too far forward? Did you enjoy that match? I had so much in my hand.
Yeah. I haven't played this in a while. Yep.
Prismatic's not landing, so you would have to terminus.
Yeah, I know, but I had March in my hand, I had Path in my hand for your lands, like you put it on taps. Or well, no, I wasn't even I haven't played this in a while.
I'm trying to help you. I don't think there's a way you get out. If you terminus there, I'd
All right. I'm back. We got these camera situation all set up. Hopefully they reset the life totals. But let's kick it back down to the battlefield as we get set up for game number 2 in round number 1. Sorry about the swaying camera here. I had to adjust the cameras a little bit. Hopefully it does look like we're in a better position here. Alrighty. Island go. Most terrifying play on turn 1 in Magic. Island go. Alright. Artifact tap land for Kevin. I think that's an island. I can't really tell from Jacob. There's an Emery. We're going to dump all these into the bin. No good ones, really. I mean, we got Bobble, I suppose, but definitely would like to have those Metallic Rebukes against the Azorius control deck. Harbinger of the Seas. That's a good one. Path your Emery. Let you get a basic. Kevin's thinking about something here. They might have some counter magic. It's going to force a negation. Pitching Kappa Cannoneer. That is definitely a hefty price to keep this Emery around. Kappa Cannoneer, one of the strongest cards in Kevin's deck. Definitely hits for the most. And Counterspell. So, quite the hefty price indeed. Kevin pitches the Kappa Cannoneer, loses the force negation, and still ends up losing the Emery. And is Jacob going to slam this Harbinger of the Seas? Is that the play here? We'll see. We'll see on Jacob's next turn. But back to Kevin. We're going to play Urza's Saga. There's a Mox Opal. And there's another Kappa Cannoneer. We got the backup Kappa. So it'll enter. It'll put a +1 counter on it. Let's look this up because this is a card that you may not know about. Kappa Cannoneer. He is big. Big man Blastoise, as they call him. He's got to improvise. He's got Ward 4, which is a lot of Ward. Especially when he's coming down on way above curve. Hey, what's up, River? How's it going? But whenever this creature or another artifact enters, it gets +1/+1 counter. And it can't be blocked this turn. Huge. That line of text. Those 2 sentences are massive. Just like Kappa Cannoneer's power and toughness after a couple of turns. This is going to be a Harbinger of the Seas, so that is nice, but new rules state that Kevin's Urza Saga will not just go to the graveyard immediately. And Kappa Cannoneer going to get to fire one off. Jacob not blocking. And we're going to bobble, pass back. Kevin will draw off of the Mishra's bobble. And Jacob draws. So he's got a Lorien Revealed, 2 Teferi Time Ravelers, and another Harbinger. Alrighty. Attack. Yeah, if you're not blocking, not planning on blocking because Kevin's going to play an artifact, you might as well attack.
So it can't tap for any. Oh, it's a
Exactly.
island.
Blue. Shit.
It can't tap for anything, says Jacob. No, it can. There's a Shadow Spear. Kappa gonna... Me? Yeah.
That'll be a quick game.
I'm at 26.
Down to 7. Up, or 6, rather. Kevin gonna go up to 26, and Jacob just said this might be a quick game. Left for a bit. Did someone win a game? Yes. Oh, sorry. I did not put that. Jacob messed up and misread Prismatic Ending on the last turn of the game. Thought it was an instant. It is not. So, yeah. Kevin won the last game. It wasn't looking too great anyway. I'm good, River. How are you? Thanks for joining us tonight. How's your night going? How's everybody's night going, Twitch? We having a good time? All right, all right, all right.
It is.
Yeah, Cap is really rough to deal with. Well, we got the Ishikron Scepter now. There's another Teferi. You won FNM again. Nice. What'd you play tonight? Congratulations. Eldrazi aggro? That's sick. There's a path to exile. Unfortunately, Hexproof says that yeah, Cap is not going anywhere. There's an Opal. He casted it, though, so it will trigger, and he will be unblockable this turn. Attack. There's a fist bump. Kevin, always good sport. And that will do it, folks. Game, or round 1 here, going to end in pretty quickly there. So, yeah, we've got 3 more rounds, so don't go anywhere. We are live at Impact Gaming Center in the fabulous Fairview Heights, Illinois. So don't go anywhere. We got 3 more rounds for you. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And, of course, no matter where you're watching, hit up Impact Gaming Center.gg for all of your Magic the Gathering needs. I appreciate you. We'll be back real soon. Don't go anywhere. I will have a video for you, so don't go anywhere. We appreciate you. I've been Alex, and until the next round, catch y'all on the flippy flop. Adios, everyone.
I made that mistake before.
What's up, everyone? Jake and Eric back in the booth for round number 3 here at Impact Gaming Center. We got both Ben and Lincoln